Well, folks, if your sweetheart has no sweet tooth or wants something a little faster than flowers, buckle up.
Yes, Fox 4's Steve Doviello says he has got a ticket to the fast lane for your loved one. Hey, Steve, what's going on?
Good morning to you both, guys. You know, let's face it, all right? Flowers die. But a brand new company based here in North Texas says the memory of this Valentine's Day or any other day could last forever. There's someone I want to introduce you to this morning. This is Ron Sturgeon with DFW Drive Your Dream.com. Now, as I understand it, your career started in a junkyard, so you've come quite a long way since then.
Yeah, I guess that's right. I've been a car collector and a gearhead most of my life.
We're talking about how much money in cars do we have out here this morning?
I guess these 5 cars are about $1 million.
$1 million, but now folks out there don't have to pay $1 million to drive them. It's actually substantially less. We'll get to the cost in just a minute. First, let's take a quick tour of the cars. I mean, these are some amazing automobiles. Let's start over here.
This is the new Aston Martin V8 Vantage. It's the car they used in the new James Bond movie as well.
So not only are they high-end cars, but this is the latest and greatest also.
That's right.
Over here, this nice yellow car.
This is a Lamborghini Gallardo Spider convertible. It's pretty cool. There's a pretty long waiting list to get one of these right now, about $250,000.
Now, to own it, there's a waiting list, but to drive it, there's not necessarily a waiting list.
No.
Over here, the Porsche.
Porsche Twin Turbo. It's the newest iteration of the Twin Turbo, and it's in big demand. I think there's about a year waiting list to get one now. You
know, most of the people driving by this morning have stopped and wanted to take a look at this car because, I mean, talk about a car that's hard to find and even just hard to catch a spy shot of. Tell me about the Ford.
Ford GT don't make very many. I mean, it looks kind of like a race car, so I think people really pay a lot more attention to it just because of that.
I mean, take a look at this engine back here. I don't know if we can get a tight shot of that. That is some incredible craftsmanship.
Yeah, the engine looks pretty cool, and of course you can see it through the window too. 3 of the cars have glass windows that you can see the engine through.
And finally over here, everybody's favorite, candy apple red.
Everybody's favorite, an F1 Ferrari F430. A lot of these cars shift with paddles. They don't have traditional clutches and transmissions in them.
Now, all these vehicles are being featured as part of this DFW Drive Your Dream experience. Tell me exactly what that is for folks.
Well, we have these Drive Your Dream packages. We have 4 different packages where people just come and they rotate through the cars and they drive them for the full day, a couple hundred miles on a pre-described tour, stop for lunch, just really savor the cars.
So it's just me behind the wheel, me and the wind in the road.
That's right. You'd have a passenger with you who eventually would swap and you would drive and you would get to ride.
So, and you get to drive all different, now this is just one of the sets of cars. There's a couple of other options here for folks?
These are a mixture of cars from both the 2,500 horsepower tour and the 2,000 horsepower tour. Both of which have about $1 million worth of cars.
And there's also a couples tour as well?
A couples tour, which has a new Rolls-Royce Phantom and some more elegant sedan-type cars.
So now, let me ask you this. I know our viewers are going to want to know. I mean, we're talking a lot of horsepower. So somewhere along this trek through North Texas, do you get to actually kind of see what these things can do?
We like to think everybody really enjoys the tours. If you go to the website, you'll see some quotes. People really savored the cars.
You're being very careful for your insurance provider, I can tell this morning. All right, again, that website is DFWDriveYourDream.com. We will take you there when you come see us online at myfoxdfw.com. Thanks so much for being with us. Not only a great Valentine's Day gift idea for the guy or the girl in your life, but Father's Day also coming up.
Father's Day or year-round. The guys like it all the time.
Now, your next one's coming up this weekend, correct? Reservations still available?
Just about every weekend in Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, Austin.
All right, sounds good. Check it out on our website. You log on right now. Again, DFWDriveYourDream.com.
Which one is your favorite?
Thank you. Anything